Hello, and welcome back to Baba Is You with Brian. Since the last episode, I haven't played anymore, but I looked on the screen, and I guess my next hypothesis, last time I tried to set up everything so that the words would fall down, expecting that if they fall off the screen, they would just hit the bottom and they'd just be off screen. But maybe it's only stuff that remains on screen that's going to matter. So I want to try to test out that hypothesis to start things out. So what if I were to say level on Baba is fall? Like, I'm curious to see if the row above Baba doesn't fall, for example. So let's just put like the word not above Baba, for example. It's still level on Baba is fall. Still the whole thing fell. So I guess, how about the opposite then? Level not on Baba is fall. If I do this, then nothing seems to... Okay, so that doesn't seem to work the way I thought it does. Okay. I feel like I want to say, like, on Baba is or is not fall something something something. But I'm not sure exactly what. The idea was going to be to, like, have Baba, like, supporting some words, and some words maybe supported by the cliff that's not falling. Something something something. But yeah, this is one where basically we kind of have a new mechanic that I need to just play around with the words to discover what it means. So, what if I said, I only have the one is to work with. I was going to say, like, Baba is not fall and level is fall, but I can't do that. Alright, let's try just some obvious stuff to remember how fall works. Baba is fall. Baba can walk on text, but then he falls off of other things. Okay. So that's what Baba is fall does. I could say not Baba is fall. Ooh, here we go. Maybe everything, all the text will fall. The objects fell, but not the text. I see, so text doesn't fall. That's what I'd forgotten, and so that's why the other thing didn't work. So when I said level is fall, well, if text doesn't fall... If text doesn't fall, how am I ever going to get this win to be usable? Because right now, the word win has cliffs to the left of it and to the up of it, so I can't make something is win, or is not win for that matter. So either I need to move the cliffs or I need to move the word win, I think. So let's assume for the moment that I can't move the word cliff. So there is a way to move the word win. Right, not Baba. I've discovered this before. Not an object refers to the set of all objects that are not the object in question that is named, and also not text. So the way this game works is there's objects like Baba and rubble or rocks or whatever these things are, and, you know, flags and things like that. And then the bigger universe is there's also text, which is not an object, but is a thing that can have properties like push and blah, 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 blah. And then, yeah, there's like the bigger universe of like all and level and not empty and different things like that. So, not Baba refers to just the objects. I need something that's going to refer to the text to make the text fall. If I want to get win out, I think. Or, alternatively, I can somehow disrupt this rule so that cliff can fall. So... How would I do such a thing? Cliff is not fall is going to take priority over any cliff is fall. So I can't set cliff up to be fall. And I don't see a way to get anything to disrupt these words other than to make text to fall, which is my other goal anyway. So let's try to focus on making text fall. And I don't see a way to make text fall other than to say level is fall. So then we're back at where we were. So the question is there a way that I can test the hypothesis whether level is fall causes text to fall to the bottom of a screen and is just off screen? So if I wanted to test that, the music is still playing here, which means Baba is still me. So if the text were actually falling, and I put the word on here, then Baba would no longer be me. It would say Baba on you, and the text, sorry, the music should go away. So let's see if the music goes away. The music did not go away. So that means the text did not fall. Only the viewport of the level fell. So it just made things invisible. So, is there another way to make the text fall? Cliff is stop, Baba's you. How could I make something fall? I'd need something to be like pushing on win from the top. And I don't see a way to do that. Cliff is stop. Can't break that up. As an aside, like, obviously I can do level as Baba and get another Baba out of this level, but I guess let's go ahead and just do that really quick. But I think until I win, I can't move on. So if I say level as Baba, I get another Baba, which is nice, but I eventually am going to have to open a door, and so I'm going to have something that's open. And I don't know how I could do that yet. So let's just go back to this level and try to get a win to unlock level number 6, which will hopefully give us more tools to use on the meta screen. But I'm really kind of at a loss. On basically gives us conditionality, so we can have just a portion of something. Not level. I don't know that I've ever done this before. If I say not level is fall, will this make text fall? No. But just like not Baba, it does make all other objects fall. Okay. So the issue is we still haven't found a way to make text fall. Okay, how about Baba on level? I think I maybe tried this already. But is Baba on a level? Let's find out. Yes, Baba's apparently on level. And if I say not Baba on level is fall, then once again that'll just make objects fall. Right. Let's also restart so that I have the rubble available just to see when objects are falling if Baba happens to be in a place where Baba isn't falling. And just to re-verify, not always takes precedence. So Cliff is fall will just get X'd out because Cliff is not fall. And something that's not is always more important than something that is. It seems like I have to make the word win fall. But I don't know a way to make text fall. Cliff is not Fall and not Baba. Cliff is Baba. Baba is Baba. Baba is you. Baba is level. If I say Baba is level, will that just convert Baba to the word level? It converts Baba to a level. Right, we've seen that before. Which is pretty cool, but I don't have a cursor on this screen. So that's no good. Don't want the is in the corner. Nobody puts is in the corner. Baba is not level doesn't mean anything useful. Just means I can't say Baba is level in the future. Level is not Baba. Just means I can't say level is Baba, but doesn't turn level into anything. Cliff is not Baba, but could Cliff be something else? Cliff is level is the only thing I could do. That might be helpful though, actually, because level might be an object. And objects might fall. Okay. If I say Cliff is a level, create a bunch of empty levels that I can't put a cursor on, and so they're probably meaningless. And then say... not Baba is Fall. Do these level objects behave as objects and fall? And if so, then I think I can figure out a way to solve the puzzle. They do not. This is still floating. Alright, so levels. Ah, but if I said level is Fall... presumably those levels would fall. If they did, let's suppose that these little blue boxes fall when I say level is Fall. Is there now a way for me to set up Baba as win? So there'd be two objects falling here. So I'd need the is to fall on top of it. The text... no, text doesn't fall. So I have to be prepared to move the text downward in a moment after this happens. Okay. It's just going to happen off screen. So the idea is I'm going to push this down, and then I need to push Baba and is down as well. Actually, I only need to push the is down, because text doesn't fall. If the boxes fall, then I will need to go left. After I go down, I need to go left, down, down, down. No, left, down, down. Left, down, down. Did it! Okay. That took some effort, but we got there. I hope it was clear what I did. It happened off screen, which is unfortunate, but such is life. All right, number 6, one-way entrance. I see a Kiki over there. Rock push, rock is fall. My favorite mechanic. Head stop, Baba is you. Belt on Kiki is shift. Oh, interesting. Belt on Kiki is shift. Kiki is move. Ah, okay. So the belt only shifts once Kiki walks over to it, and then it turns Kiki around. Okay. Skull is defeat. Flag on rock is win. So just at a glance, it seems like this is set up to steer us into the idea the rock is going to fall over to the right. Somehow we then need to push the rock further over to the right. The flag is not currently pushable. The rock could be pushable. And we could turn off its fallingness. And we definitely need to have the rock fall through the skulls because we can't push the rock around this corner. And so the question becomes, how are we, once the rock falls, going to get... how are we going to get leftward pushability to push it over to the right near the flag? And presumably it somehow involves Kiki. So let's take Kiki in the one-way passage. But Kiki's not push. Oh, but is Baba push? Baba's you. How did I just move to the left? Ah, right. When the belt... Right. Belt on Kiki is shift, but when the belt is not on Kiki, then it's not shifting. So there are moments where I can walk onto the belt. And there are other moments where the belt will just shift me over at the same time it shifts Kiki over. Okay. How do I use that information? Could I push the rock downwards and also push some text downwards, like the word rock? And why did I want to do that? If I push some text downwards, something, 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 how am I going to use the shifting belts? Belt on Kiki is shift. During the moment when the belt is on Kiki, it's shifting. Could I... a pushable rock, something, something, something... If I had 2 bits of text below me, right here, and the rock fell on those 2 bits of text, and somehow I could make the rock pushable, I could push it to the right. I could only push it to the right one. Well, I could push it to the right. Okay, if I had 2 bits of text below me right here, and the rock fell on top of those 2 bits of text, and then I could push the rock to the right at the correct moment, it could fall down into the area. And so the issue is I only have 1 spare bit of text. Right, and a rock will only fall on a piece of text. It can't push the bit of text down. But yeah, if I just had a bit of text inside that skull right there, I'd be in pretty good shape, it looks like. Is there a way to get a bit of text inside that skull right there? Perhaps. Here's basically what I'm thinking. This still is not utilizing the Kiki and belt mechanism, so I'm sure there's more to it that I am still missing. But if I say rock is push... sure. And then... still doesn't push it far enough, right. Do I need rock to be fall anymore? Yes, but maybe I can still make this work. So if I do this... Now I have a pushable rock. I see. And so if I could make rock fall already while it's push, I could do... Oh, wait, what? Kiki pushed the rock back to the left before the shifting happened to move the rock to the right, of course. Kiki moves to the left, and only after that happens does the belt become shiftable? Right. So obviously I was thinking about then, or maybe not obviously, but I was thinking about then saying rock is fall, but when rock is fall I can't actually push it. And if rock is push, which I can still say, then I can't get there in time to switch to rock being fall. If rock is push, can I push rock even further to the right with Kiki? Like if I push the rock in here, is the rock then trapped? The rock is trapped and I'm trapped. So that's not good. So let's back up. Is there another moment where I could push it? I can't push it to the right in that moment. If I do that, that happens. And if I go to the right in that moment, then we both end up trapped. What if I push the text rock is push in there? That's interesting, at least. I honestly haven't thought far enough ahead to try to predict what this is going to do, but it seems interesting enough to be worth doing. It's just going to block the ability to push the rock, for one. But let's try it anyway. Okay, I pushed the rock there. It got pushed back. push the rock there and that there, and then the rock gets pushed over there, so that's not good. If I do different timing, I can't push it in. So the only timing I could do ends up pushing all that over there. And then the other thing I could potentially do is... That's just going to kill me. Okay. Alright, so I tried some stuff. I got to witness some of how the behavior works that I might not have anticipated. Now let's step back and try to reason through what we want to do. So obviously I could do something like this. And then the issue is there's nothing to get leftward pushing on the rock to get it further to the right. So, another thing I'm curious about, based on what we saw with Kiki, is if I just lose a word forever over here, which is easier said than done, apparently. Ooh, I just got around the other side of the word. That's a way for Baba to effectively move through the word. I was on the left-hand side, and now I'm on the right-hand side. That seems like it may be useful. Because if it had been two words, push and fall, I could toggle between push and fall, maybe? So I could have pushed to the right and then switched back to fall on the left or something. Can I get this back out? Probably not. I can get it back out this way. Here we go. What I want to see is if I do that, then I get trapped in here with Kiki. Because now Kiki always, regardless of which way Kiki is facing, when it tries to move, moves to the left, moves on top of the belt shifts back to the right, and we're all trapped in here. Okay. So that's not going to work. And if I push the rock in there, I'm pretty sure the rock becomes irretrievable. If the rock falls all the way down, it's no good. It seems like I do need the rock to fall part of the way down. And then somehow push it into here at the right moment while it's fall. Okay, so that's the issue. I need the rock to be fall and push at the same time, which is totally doable. I have all the words to say that. However, if the rock was push and fall while it's here, it doesn't have anything to be sitting on, so it would have already fallen. So I need to be here with a pushable rock. I need to push the rock to the right. And in that moment, the rock needs to change to being falling. And so if the words... I need to be pushing some text against the rock, so the rock moves to the right and then becomes falling at the same time. And I think I see how to set up those words. If I had the words rock is push right here, and the rock was sitting on the word fall, and the other word rock was above me, and the is got in between them, then that would be the correct thing. So once again, that's rock is push is here, the rock is here, the word push, sorry, the word fall is below me, and the word rock is above me. And so the main problem then is how do I get the word fall below me? And also at some point I'm going to have the rock sitting on it. Alright, how do I get the word fall below me? I can use the fact that I can push the word is out, and I can just do something brilliant like this. I think I maybe see it. Okay. The rock's gonna fall with us, that's fine. There is the rock in a place where I like it, I think. Except for I need it to fall further. Can I make it fall further? Not sure that I can, but the thing that I've witnessed is I can trade places with the is. Rock's fall is nice, but I need it to fall further. Let's just do the rest and imagine that we can come up with the rest of the... except for I can't get out of here with the word is, can I? No, I can. I hadn't seen this before. I can do this to get the is back out. So then the idea is I push rock is push into here. This might actually... So except for the fact that the rock is in the wrong position. Can I get the rock into the right position? Almost. Maybe. This might be... No, I need the rock to be pushed one more to the right. But the idea is if the rock were one below where it is now, and I do this, then the rock would have been pushed to the right onto the conveyor belt, and then would fall, and then I'd have rock as push and I could get it to the flag. So, the question is, how do I get the rock down one more? And I think I see the way to do it. Maybe? Maybe. Do I see the way to do it? No, I don't see the way to do it. Do I see the way to do it? The idea I was having... if I push it here... and then push it down with text... Can I still recover the text that I need? I guess I can't get the word push out now. I can't get the word push out now. Okay, so before I did that, could I have pushed the rock down further? So, could I have gotten the rock pushed further down from here? Do I need the rock to fall down to get down that far? I think I do. So what if I do this? Then the rock's not going to fall anymore. I could just push it down with the word rock. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, let's try... Rock is push. Oops. Sure, whatever. I want the word rock to be sitting right there, so that's good. Oh, but now this is in the way. Other way around? This might be what I want. Yes, that's what I want. Now, if I set up rock as push... if it's inside the rock, is that okay? No, it has to be right there. Ah. Okay, rock is push. I can push it to the right. I have to pick the right moment to do this now, which I think is this moment. No, I can't push it then, so I gotta wait one. There we go. I did it. I have a pushable rock. Currently rock is fall, which is a problem. So I now need to break up rock as fall while keeping rock as push. And I believe I can do that by going this way. Aha! There we go. Rock is still push. I can push rock. Flag on rock is win. I can't get on the rock because the rock is still push, so now I need to break up rock as push. And I can do that in a variety of ways. Actually, I think the only way I can do it is to do this. Say rock is no longer pushable. And win. Okay. That wasn't too bad. It took me a little time to get there, but we got there. Okay, so now I have two babas. I have doors available to me. Door is shut. Cursor is not push and not open, which implies cursor is open. No, cursor is not open. What is open? How am I going to get through the doors? The doors are shut, but they're not stop. Haha. No, they are stop? Door is stop. Yeah, wall and door is stop. Okay. How do I open the door? Nothing is open. Cursor is not push and not open. So the cursor is not open. So I need something to be open. Ah, flag is push and open. Okay, so I need a flag. So can I get a flag out of one of these levels? This one did not have level as text, so that's not the correct one. This one does have level as text. I'm going to come back to it in a moment. Level 4 does not have level as text, so I can't get a flag out of it. Let's see. Level 3 was booby trap. And it does have level is text. Could I say level is flag on this one? I said level is Baba. Could I say level is flag? Yes. Previously, I solved this one by moving the text is way over to the right. Instead of is, I think I could have moved the text flag mostly over to the right and solved it the same way. So let's try to do that. Let's try to make level as flag come out of here. Although, before we do that, this isn't booby trap, it's floating in the middle. Flag is push and open. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Okay. So, let's say level is flag. To do that, I can sacrifice the win text so that I can get in here and gain access to a bunch of things. And, Can I set up text as shift and belt as shift from down here and shift the text in the belt? Yeah, I believe I can. So here is my current idea. I want to set up text as shift and belt as shift. Text as shift, oops, will allow me to push the belt around. With some text which I can't get leverage on just yet, so this is a problem. Hold the phone. Let's see. So I want to set up text as shift from the outside. Okay. So let's sacrifice the win text. Let's get the word shift out. Let's use the rule text as shift in order to get the belt out somewhere where I'll be able to use it more easily. And I am going to need another word is, so this is fine. Okay, so the belt is out somewhere where I can push on it from various sides. Now I want to set up, now I want to set up text as shift and belt as shift. And it doesn't matter which is I'm using. So let's do that. We can set up, text as shift and belt as shift. Do I need to make them both happen at the same time? I can't make them both happen at the same time. Belt as shift is going to happen first. Actually, I could make either of them happen first. And so what am I trying to eventually do? I want to have the belt and the flag be on top of one another, pointing to the right. And then eventually I want to turn off the text as shift rule once it gets in the column of level, so that flag stops right there, and then I can go say level is flag. So that's my goal. In order to do that, first off, I need to have an is in here before I shove the word text in here, or else I'm going to be in trouble. Actually, I might already be in trouble. I can fix the trouble. If I leave the word is there, I can eventually push that is down into belt as shift. Okay, so I can say text as shift and use this text to shift the belt around into position. And I'm not sure exactly what position that's going to be, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be facing to the right. So we have a belt facing to the right. So that's text being shift. And then eventually the belt is going to be shift. So right now the belt is not shift, which means... But I can't get the flag on top of it. Right, how are these two objects going to get on top of one another? Right now, because text is shift, can I turn off text is shift? Yes, but then I can't turn it back on. Let's see. Okay, so that just moves things to the right. What about this will also just push the word flag to the right, but let me just verify it. It's also going to have the actual flag, but I don't care about that right now. Yeah. So if I switch to belt as shift, these objects are just going to get even farther apart having the flag there. So let's undo that experiment, because the actual flag is going to get in the way of what I'm doing. So if belt was shift and text was not shift, yeah, I need to make not text shift yet. So let's undo that for the moment. Maybe I need to start with belt as shift. How exactly am I going to do this? In order to get the two objects to coincide, let's try each one in turn. If the text were shift and the belt were not shift, I think I'm overthinking this. I can simply push, so long as the belt isn't shift, I can push text onto it whenever I want. So I think what I needed to do is while text is shift outside, while we have that, now I need to get the belt into position. So let's get the belt into position. And the position is annoyingly hard to come by. The position is here. Okay. Now let's go get the words text is shift set up down here. And we need to get another is down in there for the eventual belt is shift. And I've already screwed that up. This is has to go down in there just due to those constraints of how much room I have. Then I can put the word flag on top, except if I do that and I say one of these before the other, one is just going to shift the other out of the way. Right. So is there a way for me to say text is shift? What if I do... that just got shifted though. Belt was already shift. Can I move the word shift in there as the last move? I might be able to do that if I'm extremely clever. Let's see. Is there a way for me to get text and is over here while I'm still on the right-hand side of it? Maybe. I eventually am going to need this. So now let's very carefully try to push some words around in such a way. I have to get on the right-hand side of these. So I need one of the words here and the other word already there. I can still get that around, so let's do this. Okay, now I need to get the word text into position, which I can still do. Except for now I can't get around. If text were a bit to the left of here. Okay, let's go back to before I push the is over. What if the word text were over here? I'm eventually going to walk through here and push that over. But in order to walk through here, I need these spaces clear. And that's where my is coming in. Sokoban, I think, is the name of the style of box-pushing puzzle that originated from long ago, and this portion of it is purely Sokoban. It's just a matter of how do I get these boxes to fit in this area when there's not a lot of room to move around. There might be another way to do this that doesn't involve what I'm doing right now. Okay, sometimes it helps just to try things. This is unexpected behavior, and I'll have to try to figure it out. So if I do belt to shift now, and I do this, they come together and do exactly what I need. I'm not sure that I can turn it back off in time. But let's try to understand what just happened here. I pushed the flag onto the belt. Ah, right, then they both occupy the same space, and then during the shifting portion of the update cycle, the flag is on the belt and shifts, and the belt's on the flag and shifts. Okay. So can I get off here fast enough? No. I am 3 spaces too slow. If I had formed this farther back to the left, I'd have to just be walking back from the left. I can get 1 faster by doing this, but I'm still too slow. And right now I don't see a way to catch up. If belt had been shifting first... I'm just curious. That's already there. And I do this. I could still do something weird like this, which pushes those 2 together, but I'm still too slow to turn it off. Oh, but I could have pushed is from the bottom. Yeah, I could have been here, and that might have been fast enough. So if I move this whole construct over to the left, that might work. So yeah, I need to be shifting the text out here. Okay, let me try to set that up with the whole thing moved left a bit. Okay, I think I have things set up the way I want. Text is shift, I'm going to say first. Oh, flag's going downwards. That's not good. And also, do I want to say belt to shift first? I think I want to say belt to shift first, actually, too. Alright, so 2 things I need to do. One is flag needs to be coming from the left so that it's headed rightwards. And 2 is I need to say belt to shift first. Okay. So let's say belt to shift. That shifts the word flag over. That's fine, because I'm going to... Now the text is shift. Oh, except for now I have to push this from the right. Let's see if this is going to be fast enough. It's still not. I wanted to push it from the bottom, but the problem is if I push it from the bottom... Oh no, that's fine. If I push it from the bottom, it doesn't reorient the belt because... reasons. It's hard for me to reason about that, but that might be the 2 squares I needed. It is. Oh no! Bummer. I'm not sure what the... The belt is still shifting right, so it's going to shift the is. So using the is to bootstrap was not good. Can I just use the flag? What if I just do this? There we go. Perfect. Okay. I don't remember why I was trying to use the is to kick things off before. I guess because I wanted to stand below, but I could just stand below the word flag and push it up. Okay. I'm not sure I completely understand all the intricacies, the mechanics there, but I'm going to take it. Because now we have a Baba and we have a pushable flag, which can be used to open doors and get us to level 7, which we're going to take a peek at and then call it an episode. I need to get a cursor back to Baba, which is a challenge in and of itself, because Baba can't get the cursor here unless the cursor's with Baba. Poop. if I do this and then return to map. Okay, I have to get Baba to pick up the cursor. Oops. And I just did level 1. Restart. No, return to map. I always choose the wrong thing. Not always, but a lot of the time. How do I get the cursor to... Oh, the cursor can go there, and then Baba can walk around, I guess? Yeah, that's what this little protrusion that I'm sitting in here right now is for. It's so that Baba can move to the right, move the cursor over to the right, and then pick up the cursor. Got it. Okay. Oh boy. Every step in this game at this point is a puzzle in and of itself. Bramblevine. Say that 5 times fast. Hedges defeat and stop. Hedge near Baba is more. So apparently we can grow hedges that defeat us. Baba is you. Me is fall. Me is open. Rock is push. Belt is shift. Me is move. There's a door. Door is shut and defeat. Flag is win. I have seen the elements on the screen. I can study it off camera before the next episode. But do I have any quick intuition? Me is fall and open and will be move. So it seems like we probably need to create a way for me to walk across here that involves hedges because we don't have enough other elements for me to walk across. And the question becomes, how do we grow the hedges without killing Baba? And the answer is by coming at them diagonally. Except then Baba gets fenced in, and so that's going to be the puzzle. Okay, I have at least the essence of the puzzle. I can think about it a little bit for next time. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.